What is an LMIA? LMIA stands for Labor Market Impact Assessment. It's an application Service Canada either approves or refuses based on a Canadian employer seeking to hire a foreign worker. In simple terms, it means that the employer was unable to find any Canadian permanent residents or citizens with the required skills and or experience when they advertised in the local job market. Once the employer receives an approved LMIA, they can issue the job offer and the candidate, who is the foreign worker, will be able to apply for their work permit. How to get an LMIA? The employer should apply online through the Service Canada LMIA portal. They must have an account with Service Canada's Employer Job Bank portal before they are able to apply. After they have this account, the Canadian employer should be able to apply for an LMIA application online. There are specific advertisement and document requirements, which the employer needs to follow closely. Typically, they outsource this to companies like ours who handle the entire process for them from A to Z. We call it turnkey solution. What's the difference between the low wage and the high wage stream under the LMIA program? Each province has a set high wage threshold published by Service Canada. For example, in Ontario, the high wage is set as a little bit higher than $24 an hour, no matter what the occupation is. Don't confuse it with the job bank wage rate. If you're issuing a job offer as a Canadian employer, which is below this minimum high wage set by Service Canada, you will fall under the low wage stream for an LMIA application. What does this mean? More advertisement efforts are required and a low wage cap, which means the employer is limited to the number of foreign workers they can hire under their LMIA application. If you're at the high wage set for your province by Service Canada or even higher, then you're not limited as an employer to the low wage cap, but can hire as many foreign workers as you can justify using the minimum advertisement requirements set out by Service Canada. What happens after the LMIA is approved? What are the next steps? The worker to whom the job offer has been issued will need to apply for a work permit under the approved LMIA number. The worker requires the job offer letter from the Canadian employer, the contract, the LMIA approval number, and the related documents issued by Service Canada when it was approved. Then they will go online through the IRCC or Canadian Immigration website portal and apply for their work permit online. What are the current LMIA processing times in Canada? As of January 2022, right now, there are several streams with different processing times. Global Talent Stream, which is for IT professionals, is only 15 business days. The Agricultural Stream for farm workers, nurseries, greenhouses is approximately 1.5 months processing time. The Seasonal Agricultural Worker Program is a little bit less than 1.5 months. The Permanent Resident Stream, which is the LMIA PR supported stream, is more than 2.5 months. In-home caregivers, which are processed from inside of Canada through an LMIA, are approximately 1 month and a week. And if you don't fall under any of these categories, you will fall either under the low wage or the high wage stream, which are running right now at 10 weeks and a half. So 10.5 weeks would be your typical processing time or waiting time before an LMI is approved, before you can proceed and apply for a work permit for your foreign workers inside or outside of Canada. If you're an employer or an applicant who has a Canadian employer willing to hire you, you can get in touch with us directly to help with the entire LMI application process. Don't waste months applying and risking refusal by Service Canada when you can outsource and be assured of the positive LMIA approval. Our team speaks over 8 languages, and we have a licensed immigration team who can legally represent you as an employer or your employer with Service Canada and even with Immigration Canada IRCC. Connect with us on our social media or send us a direct message on our website or follow us on our LinkedIn page. Stay tuned for more of our What Is series videos to be published in the near future. Take care.